So I was watching this video on YouTube today, and it was from some guy who thought he was part socialist, part anarchist, and he had some question as to how the decisions were going to be made under anarchy. So I posted a fairly lengthy, detailed response to that, and then the original YouTube producer sent me back a message saying, "Oh, well, you're an anarcho-capitalist, you're not, I don't consider you an anarchist, so please don't try and convince me that you are, and please don't comment any further." And I was thinking, what? I mean, sure, yeah, he doesn't want me to talk to him. Okay, great. I won't. But it just seems kind of strange. Okay, well, I advocate a stateless society. I would think that's the definition of an anarchist, regardless of what my economic views are. But okay, but it just seems so strange to me that he's saying, "Oh, well, you're not a real anarchist." Like it's some kind of badge of honor to be an anarchist. I mean, for crying out loud, the rest of the world thinks we're a bunch of freaks and extremists and radicals, and we're associated with a guy that killed Archduke Ferdinand and started World War I, and you know. So I say to the anarcho-syndicalist, which apparently he was one of, people like Noam Chomsky and their ilk, I say, okay, fine. You can have the word anarchy. I mean, it's not that great of a word anyway. It's not very popular. So if you want the word anarchy to apply only to you, anarcho-socialist, anarcho-syndicalist, fine, super. I don't see how that hurts us at all. There's been sort of a movement to call the sane anarchists and voluntarists, which I guess would also include the agorists and the anarcho-capitalists, and okay, whichever term, market anarchists. You know, I'm not getting all this hung up on labels. I just think, well, okay, as long as you don't advocate a coercive state, fine. You know, as I said in one of my earliest videos, you know, we don't know exactly how a stateless society is going to, you know, be hammered out. We don't know all the details, but we don't need to know all the details, because what we just need to know is that the state is evil and it should be abolished, and we can kind of figure it out from there. I mean, this kind of reminds me back in my libertarian days, when there was this constant argument over who is a real libertarian. I mean, do the Chicago school monetarists, do they count, or is it only the hardcore Austrians? Are they the real libertarians? And as libertarianism got more and more popular, more and more people tried to claim the mantle of libertarianism and claim that they were libertarians, and that's exactly what happened to the original term for libertarians, which was liberal, right? And the liberals, the original libertarians, got such a good reputation that another group of people that were not liberal at all basically stole the word and applied it to themselves, and those were the progressives early on, people like Teddy Roosevelt, and later people like Woodrow Wilson. And so the progressives stole the word liberal, and then the word conservative, which originally applied to the America Firsters, people like Senator Robert Taft, and the conservative mantle got stolen by these neoconservatives, Kristall and Frum and Podhoretz, and because the conservatives worked really hard, established a good reputation, and then someone else just tried to claim that they were conservative even though their ideas were not conservative ideas. So now you get the word thieves trying to co-opt words like libertarian and even anarchist. Well, okay. I think that was the original anarchists were quite a bit different than those of us who actually understand something about economics. So great, you can have that word. We'll be voluntarists or agorists or market anarchists, anarcho-capitalists, or some other term. You can have it.